Hi there, my name is Matt Cole.
And I'm Brian Garrity.
And we are the producers of the Sexperts Podcast, and we have a very special guest for us the very first time, but we have met him before at the Push Comedy Theater. Welcome, Tim Girrbach!
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for being on. This is so exciting. We're a huge fan of yours from at least 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. Is that right, Brian?
Yes, I would say 5 and 3 maybe, because he came back.
That's right. So Tim is involved with the UCB, which is really exciting. What do you do at UCB, by the way?
I am on one of the house sketch teams, aka a Maude team. So there's 6 actors, 6 writers. We put up a brand new sketch show every month. I'm one of the actors on my team. Although the actors do get to pitch very like SNL style. So we all meet once a month with our director of that month, and everyone kind of throws around ideas, and yeah.
That is so much fun. Like, that is, I think, probably every sketch comedian's dream. Like, you're living it. That is so exciting. Congrats.
Oh, thanks. It's super fun. And then I'm also part of a show there that goes up twice a month. I don't even, what day is it? What year are we in? Twice a month, called the Bonus Features. That's sort of like a sketch show with sort of the umbrella of movie parodies or famous blockbuster parodies. So that's a fun little gig as well over there.
That is awesome. And Brian and I know him from, he's one half of the comedy rap duo Squirm and Germ, and with Rodney Umble. And you guys are just fucking hilarious. Do you guys still perform as Squirm and Germ, by the way?
Here and there, yeah. It's been a little like challenging with like the UCB stuff to kind of balance both. But there's certain shows that will pop up that we're like, oh yeah, we can make this work. And then kind of during this insane quarantine, we're like, let's just find some like nutty footage. And we had recorded a cover song at least a year ago, I'd say, but we had the audio of that. I was like, what if we just use that footage and put out a video? So we did that about a week ago. So we're still finding some creative juices.
Yes, that is so fun. I didn't do my homework beforehand and look up if you guys were still like doing stuff or you had like a big falling out, but
juices is such a Squirm and Germ word.
Oh, yes, that maybe that'll be the next EP. We'll be like Squirm and Germ juices.
I mean, it's you guys are so great. Like, if anyone hasn't checked out Squirm and Germ yet, I mean, I still, like, anytime I go for a nap, I say to myself, I need a nap.
Which is quite regularly.
Yeah, I nap every day.
Yeah.
What are some other fan favorites? Are you like Bruce Springsteen? Like, you'll perform and people will like call out like songs that they want you to perform?
Well, it's funny. I feel like in the comedy friends world, if people have seen us a handful of times, they're like, we were going to do a show and we weren't going to do our song about Maine. And one of the hosts, she was like, you have to close with Maine. That's how you close every show. We were like, all right, well, we'll do it for you, sure. For our one fan in the room.
That's so awesome. I'm so glad. Yeah, because you performed at the Norfolk Comedy Festival. Did you perform the very first one?
No,
not.
I would say second or third.
The second or third at that one was at the Generic Theater before the Push Comedy Theater ever existed.
I think Push was open, but we were still doing it at Generic, and they were doing stand up at Push that year. I think.
Yeah. Brian's the Norfolk Comedy Festival historian, so he knows.
Well, that year I was reviewing all the acts.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
So I did take pretty close notes.
Wow. Thank you again for being on. You're one of our big gets. You're coming all the way from New Jersey. Is that right? Uh-oh. And it is crazy times right now. I'm glad you're safe and sound in your house. And I love your Ferris Bueller poster. What are you doing? What are you doing in the pandemic?
What am I doing? Yeah, I'm holed up here. I escaped my luxurious apartment that's also in New Jersey, but very close in Jersey City, so directly across the water from like the financial district.
Wow.
So now just hanging out with my family. Luckily, I had like a writing packet that was due, so that kind of 3 weeks really went into that. And then when that deadline happened and I submitted, I kind of just stared out the window. Like, now what? So I'm trying to write more, also just putting out like the dumbest, shortest Instagram videos that are just making me giggle at 2 a.m. So, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't looked at any of your Instagram stuff yet, but I did watch, I think, one of your Maude team. I think it was one of your Maude teams, but it was a sketch where I think, and not to call you out, but you were breaking and a bunch of your other cast members were breaking, but it was like a town council and they hired an outside group to do the jingle.
Oh yeah, that was this ridiculous sketch about like ad executives who are being pitched something for the Food Town supermarket brand.
That's right. Yeah.
And so my friend Neil and I were kind of like the 2 singers that they hired to come on in and do this like very dad rap about Food Town. And it basically is revealed that it's a town for men, where it's like men, population 100, children 0. I never got through it without laughing, and I thought I was going to. And then I very last minute decided I ended with a rap about like pasta fazool and held a can that was supposed to represent the pasta fazool, like chugging it. And something like I could feel the other rapper next to me, his back moving, and I thought it was laughing, and that just set me off. And then I've never broken so hard in my entire life. It was...
I mean, it's one of those things in comedy and like acting and performance, like, all right, you're not supposed to break in live. It's kind of unprofessional, whatever, but it is so much fun seeing another comedian break like that. And I mean, you could tell you guys were having fun. It was, I would have loved to have been there. It was awesome. Did you see that one, Brian?
I know. And it's funny because everything you've said you haven't seen, I've probably seen, but I did not see that one.
All right. Fuck off, Brian. All right. Back to Tim. Let's see. Did you write that one, by the way? Because I mean, it has the comedy rap, and I was like, was that?
No, I wish. A super talented writer on my team, Jared Bronin, wrote it, and I feel like him and I are in the same weird head space. So like the second he pitched it, I was like, I must be one of those singers. He's like,
yes.
Of course. So yeah, it's a good team.
That is so awesome. Oh man.
We don't have any of that. We don't have much of that in Norfolk, where you have like dedicated writers and dedicated actors. Everybody's pretty much a 2-trick pony.
Oh,
you know, say, Matt?
It's a little weird because I'm so used to like writing my own stuff and performing it that like it's sort of nice to kind of let go of control a little bit and just be like, here's my pitch and good luck. And sometimes it's like a super half-assed idea, and I just tap dance out of the room and leave it in the writer's laps.
The closest we have to that is probably sketch grad shows for sketch classes. They'll bring some of us in to act in it, and so those shows we haven't written anything. We're just showing up and acting.
I think, to be honest, they're kind of blindsided. They come into a sketch writing class and they're like, wait, I have to act in this shit too? Like, I just wanted to see like naked people on stage. I don't want to be one of them.
Right.
All right, cool. Anything else on the horizons? I know it sucks that everything is shut down. I mean, it's for everyone's health and safety, blah blah blah. But are
you planning on protesting the stay-at-home measures anytime this week?
Yeah, no. Aside from like very brisk walks while listening to a lot of like Tina Turner, that's been my medicine during this time.
That is so cool. And I always do love like your music videos, and I'm blanking on the guy's name, the German guy, the German character that you do.
Oh yeah, Mannheim.
Yeah, he is. I love that character. I love, like, you have the Ferris Bueller vest, right? You wear as him.
That is, yes, this is true.
And the Neverending Story one, where you ride on Falcor, like, I have that image ingrained in my brain. It's magical. Thank you for that.
Well, thank you for watching.
All right, cool. Brian, you got anything else for old Timmy over there?
No, just glad to have you on. Glad to reconnect, and we're big fans.
Yeah, and once we're all back open, please come back to Norfolk and the Norfolk Comedy Festival. Yeah, anything. What is your Instagram, by the way, if you want people to see that?
It's just my name, at Tim Girrbach. Do we need to spell it?
It's on there.
It's on there.
It's on there. Cool. And Squirm and Germ, where can people find that stuff? Because it's hilarious.
YouTube.
Yeah, if you just type in Squirm and Germ, there's at least 10 plus music videos, I think, that we've put out over the years.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much once again. And we are on to the episode. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.